Hey friends, it's Kara here with Kinsley's Creative Palette, and I am jumping on for Creative Tip Thursday. It has been a mad house around here, but I wanted to just kind of show you guys one more thing to help you with your templates. And I know we've talked about this a little bit in the lives, but if you've missed it, I just want to show you what this looks like. Okay, so we started painting this Tuesday our flip-flops, and we're doing those in patriotic colors. But before we did that, we assembled our door hanger template. And friends, you can stop at this point. You can print it off on regular paper. You can cut it out, and then you can trace it onto your board. But I wanted to show you taking it one step further, especially if you're going to create multiple door hangers out of the same pattern, what that will do. Okay, so I bought a piece of 50-cent poster board at Dollar Tree. I'm going to move this over. Okay, so I am going to use that. I'm going to get as much as I can out of this one sheet, and I might be able to squeeze another sign on there, so I'm going to try. Sometimes if there's signs that are like this size, you can get two out of one piece of poster board. If not, you just get one, but really 50 cents to have a template that's going to hold up longer, to me, is 100% worth it. Okay, so I am just going to trace this right, ooh, wrong pencil, right onto this poster board. Good morning, friends. I hope that y'all are doing awesome today. It's Thursday, but it feels like Friday. This week is like flying by. All right. So I'm just tracing around this edge. Now, some of you may say, well, Kara, why would you print it? Like, why print it on the regular paper and save that? Well, the reason is you can't use the graphite paper through your poster board. And it's really hard to even use it through your cardstock. So if you will get in the habit of creating these two templates every time from the same template, they serve different purposes. And I'm going to show you what that is. Okay, so I've got this. I traced it onto my poster board. Of course, every pair of scissors I own are gone. Just a second, friends. Okay, so good morning, Miss Jennifer. Good morning, Miss Mona. All right, so I'm just going to cut this out. I'm just going to smooth out any of the rough edges that I created when I was transferring my pattern. Cut this piece off. And you really, hello, Miss Jill. You really didn't even have to transfer it on if you instead wanted to just cut around it while it's like hold it on here and cut around it. Okay, so I'm getting there. See, so I've got this extra piece, and this may not be big enough to do another template, but I might find something else I want to do with it later. Okay, so let me just keep cutting. So I'm just, good morning, Miss Stephanie. Good morning, Miss Brenda. So I've got this whole piece cut out, okay? Let me show you the difference. You saw how hard it was probably for me to trace around this piece of paper because the paper's so thin and there's no lip. But now I'm going to use this board, the back of this board as an example. So I'm going to show you tracing the template with the paper, how hard it is. Now it keeps going onto the paper, my pencil does. So I have to like really slowly go around, okay? Good morning, Miss Belinda and Miss Rhonda. But if I have it on the poster board, look how quick that is. I mean, it's so fast. So if you were using a template for multiple signs, you can either, and you can see my lines on here, you can either do it this way or you can do it this way. I mean, I can trace a template in about 10 seconds doing it this way, where I'm going to spend a good minute or so doing it this way. And it's super frustrating. So that is why I love to use Posterboard. And yes, it's 50 cents a piece. But in the long run, if it's saving you a minute per draw, like to me, it's worth it. But the other good thing about using Posterboard is I showed you a few weeks ago using these clips to store your door hanger templates. You can clip that poster board and it doesn't take up any more space. So I could have like all of my summer clipped together, and I could have this one and I could have the poster board behind it, so that whenever I'm ready to trace the templates onto the boards, I just grab these two, and then after I trace it, I go back to this copy and I pull it off, and I use my graphite paper so that I can get those lines transferred onto my board. All right, so you may be thinking, well, Kara, that's like double the work. Well, it is, but it also, both templates serve a completely different purpose. One is to transfer your lines, like your details, and the other one is to transfer onto the wood. And in order to transfer onto the wood, you really need that lip to trace around. I hope that made sense. So when I am going to be cutting a bunch of door hangers in the same design, I either, like Belinda says, you can do two, and instead of poster board, you can do cardstock. So you would still do two, but one would be on paper so that you could trace through it and get those details, and then the other would be on the harder, either cardstock or poster board. All right, I hope that was helpful. And like I said, they take no more space. I mean, this is super easy. These hangers, and you don't have to have the single ones. You can also do the double. They work the same way, same purpose. Yes. So I didn't want you to think like, oh, well, I have to throw this tip out the window. No, you use this in conjunction, but this is going to save you a lot of time tracing your designs onto your boards. All right, friends, that's all I've got for you today. I am going to get back to it. I'm getting some computer work done today, but thank y'all for tuning in, and please sprinkle the love if there are other people that you know that could use this tip. And I will see you guys, well, actually, friends, I won't see you guys next week because I'm on vacation. So I'll see you the week after, and we will be finishing up, let me just show you one more time, our patriotic flip-flops. So I can't wait to show you guys these, and that will be Tuesday after next. So I will see you then. Have a fabulous, fabulous week and weekend. Bye, friends.